Guys, I'm going to do a review of the Coleman SaluSpa soft tub here. I've had it for about a month now, so it does have a little bit of dirt on it. And one thing I don't like about it right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, is that the motor will shut off every 3 days by itself. So now mine, even though it's over 70 degrees out here in February, mine just shut off, so I had to turn it back on. It shuts off every 3 days on the dot. So you gotta come back out here at that time, turn it back on, turn the heater back on. I guess it's some safety feature. Don't know why they did it, but it's really a pain in the butt. Other than that, it's a really good hot tub. You got your lock and unlock. You hold that down, you know, to lock it, and hold it down to unlock it. Here's your heat button, which is a little sun looking button. Here's your bubbles, which gives you your air. You got your temperature up, temperature down. You know, it goes up to 104 Fahrenheit and Celsius, and that runs your filters and the motor. That's pretty much it so far as the actual pump itself. I have had it, what was the coldest day I'm trying to think of? Maybe 15 degrees, and it stayed right at 102 to 104. Do need to add some air in it because the temperature keeps changing, so I'm lacking a little bit of air in here. Let me open it up here. It's got these nice little straps. Alright, let's see if I can get it open with these. Probably need to add some more water too. I ain't been in here for a while, but just like that. Got my floater in there, filters. I'm gonna turn on the bubbles for you here. I'll push this button. I like the nice top with the floater built into it. It smells good. Like that chlorine smell. Push this to turn it off. Also, a tip I want to give you guys that are new to one of these. When you turn on your bubbles, it turns off the heat. So every time you use the bubbles in the hot tub and you turn off the bubbles, or I think they shut off after like 10 or 15 minutes by themselves, but you gotta turn the heat back on. See, I turn on the bubbles, gotta come back over here and turn the heat back on and make sure it's reading 104. I'm sure in the video these are flashing. It looks like it through my phone, but they're not. That's not really flashing. These are pretty easy to hook up. This is your inlet and your outlet where the water comes into it and goes out. Over here is for your air. You can take that off, and this has the air pump built in, obviously, to make the bubbles. And you'll actually be able to inflate your hot tub with that. Overall, it's pretty simple. Right over here is where you actually blow up the hot tub through that right there. And that's the hose that comes with it. And you got like a 10 or 12 foot cable. I got ran. Okay. And that's got the reset and test buttons on it. Sometimes, like if your power goes off, you'll need to reset it. And this little mat down here, it's barely bigger than the hot tub, but you can see it. It's just for a little bit of cushion. I have it up on here on my deck. I had an Intex hot tub before, and it did sink down my deck a little bit. Not sure if you can tell, but I have cinder blocks under there now, so I know it can't sink anymore, but it's definitely sank down. And for you people that don't like the smell of chlorine or just hot tub water, you can get this stuff on Amazon. It's actually 4 baths, I believe. Yeah, it says bath. Heavenly honeysuckle and coconut mango. Those both smell really good. And this tray's got a little bit dirty, but when you have the top off, this tray, I think I gave 8 or 10 bucks for this. It'll just hook up over here on the side when your top ain't on, of course, and you can hold drinks or cell phone or whatever up on here. But that's it for this video. I do recommend this hot tub. They're between $400 and $500 on Amazon, depending on what time of year you pick them up. It's pretty much exactly like all the other ones, except it's Coleman, and I've always been a Coleman fan, so far so good. With it, everything is good. I do recommend it. I'll rate it probably like an 8 out of 10 for the cost and what it can do. But yeah, don't remember those two things with your heater, especially when it's cold. When you turn the bubbles on, and then when you turn them off or they go off, you got to turn the heat back on. All right, and also every 3 days you got to come out here and turn this thing back on. I don't know, I haven't called Coleman yet and asked him if there's a way around that. That'd be really nice, because it is a pain, especially when it's like 20 degrees out here and you forget to come out here. You know your water is going to drop really quick from 104 down to whatever it is outside, you know, because it's not heating. But overall, pretty good hot tub. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment if you got any questions or suggestions.
Ready to go.